The Roberts administration made a major announcement on Thursday afternoon with regard to correcting the flooding problem. During a press conference at the North Hudson Sewerage Authority, a plan was announced to construct 4 underground wet weather pumping stations along the Hudson River waterfront at 15th, 11th, and 4th Streets, plus Observer Highway.
The bulk of the streets in the southwest portion of Hoboken that flood are at about 3.5 feet above sea level. So the problem is a simple one, but the solution is not necessarily simple. The problem is that when you have storm tides 6 or 7 feet above sea level and it's raining, the water can't get out by gravity, and that's how our sewer systems work. So what we were proposing is to build these wet weather pump stations. We're not going to be pumping all the time. We will be pumping stormwater at high tides. When it rains at low tides, as it does now, we don't have the flooding problems. We only have the flooding problems when we have the storms at high tide. When the tides are high and it's raining, the 4 pump stations will pump down the flow out of the system and equalize throughout all of Hoboken. So not only southwest Hoboken will benefit, but all parts of Hoboken.
This proposal is going to finally solve the heavy storm water flooding problem in the city of Hoboken.
We've already gotten approval from the state for the concept. We expect quick turnaround from the state to start the financing, so we provide us construction monies. With a little luck, possibly in the spring, we could start construction of the first wet weather pump station.
On our federal side, they will authorize filing of applications for federal grant funding, loan funding, to fund this project. The project cost is estimated between the neighborhood of 25 and 30 million. This is a very large project.
We're going to work closely, especially myself and Assemblyman to be Ruben Ramos, to bring in as much state dollars as possible to ease the burden on all the ratepayers, not only in Hoboken, but in the entire North Hudson Sewer Authority district.
Once you get past the state and federal grants and the proposed developer fees, then it will come down to a commitment from the Sewage Authority and from the City of Hoboken itself to come up with the remaining dollars, if any. We won't know until we go out to bid what those dollars are. But we've made a commitment from the Sewage Authority for up to $10 million towards this project. And when it's all added up and we know the level of state grants and federal grants, developer impact fees, and the Sewage Authority, then the city will come forward with its share.
This has been an ongoing fight to ameliorate the flooding problems in the southwest section of town. It hasn't been easy. It's actually 2 years to the day that I scribed a letter to all of my neighbors in trying to work together to solve this problem. And to get this type of communication, this type of dedication, and this group of people together, I believe a great many people deserve a lot of credit, because a problem like this doesn't get solved by one person.
We're no longer just wishing upon a star to solve this problem. A plan has been put in place. Many agencies have contributed to this plan. We have everyone moving in the same direction, fully committed to see this through for our residents and for the entire district.
According to the Sewerage Authority, a study done by CH2M Hill says this proposal will solve the flooding problem in Hoboken's 4th Ward.